Hello folks, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. I'm OwenSpec33. One thing I really like about Link to the Past is most of the time you're in a dungeon. There's a lot of dungeons in this game, and they don't really make you wait around from dungeon to dungeon. And, you know, for most people, dungeons are their favorite part of the game. So, I think we actually want to go to the room on the right first, if I'm not mistaken. So we gotta step on these floor panels here. There's a big treasure chest in the middle. You can't open that without the big key. I always found that kind of stupid how they give you a big key in the palace at the very beginning, right? Hyrule Palace or Castle. But they don't. Its only use is to open the door that's guarding Zelda. Like, that's it. Anyway, we came over here so we could get the dungeon map. We'll show this off now that we actually have it. So all the darkened rooms we haven't been in. That little red spot is the big chest, and the little flashing spot is our spot on the map. Under here is there's some pots with some hearts in them. That's kind of cool. It's pretty hidden. I don't think there's anything on this side actually. No, just on the right there. I don't know how I found that out, but I did. Alright, so let's go more dungeon exploration into East Palace. Like I said, the only point going over there is the dungeon map. If you don't want the dungeon map, then you don't have to go over there. You can save yourself some time, I guess. Now these guys you can hit with the boomerang. It'll actually just damage them, it won't stun them. These are Stalfos, I believe. And I think to get through this room, you have to maybe kill everything, or there might be a switch. No, it's a kill everybody room. Okay, well I killed everybody. Alright, in this chest we have the compass. This will show you where the boss of the dungeon is. Kind of a useless item, to be honest. At least in the other games, you know. A new feature of the compass is that every time you walk in a room, a sound will play and it'll go toot 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 toot. But it doesn't do that in this game. So let's talk to this wall panel here, and it's Sahasrara. When you touch these tiles, he'll give you hints. You can use a treasure hidden in palace to defeat armored foes. Okay. Well, the treasure isn't exactly hidden. It's in a giant pedestal in the middle of the room. So I wouldn't consider that hidden. Okay. So we'll boomerang this guy to death. Boomerang is weaker than the sword. I think about half of the strength of it. So, although they won't run away when you try to boomerang them, like they do when you try to swing your sword at them. It will take you longer to kill them. Alright, so we'll kill this guy, and then we hit that switch and go in here. And I think there's something in here we want. I don't know where. There it is. Key. You'll find keys under pots. This is pretty much like the only Zelda game where that's an occurrence. They don't really put keys under pots anymore. I don't know why they do that. Or I guess I could be wrong. Someone can inform me. But I'm like positive they don't put keys under pots in the Game Boy games. That's for sure. Okay, so if you want to move those guys, you gotta kill every enemy in the room. By means of boomerang. We don't have to use the boomerang, but... And this guy, we're going to have to throw a pot at him. Just like that. If these guys touch you, not only will they hurt you, they'll take your magic power away. We don't have the means to defeat them yet. In some of the Zelda games, you can use like the boomerang on them, and that works, but not in this one. So the big key not only opens the big treasure chest, but it'll open any big key door, and you only need one. You don't need several big keys. Usually the boss door is locked behind it, just kind of for effect. Alright, but there is the bow. Finally got it. Once you activate that, some Stalfos will throw their heads at you, and you can I don't know if you can kill them. No, maybe you can. Arrows probably work. Oh no, they just go away. Okay. Alright, so there's these pots here. If you jump into them here, like so, It's gonna take you into a little secret chamber. I don't know if this is even on the map. Yeah, it is. It's just in the same room. And you can catch some fairies if you want. We'll just catch the one. We won't even need it. I usually don't even use fairies. As you know, in most Zelda games, when you die, and if you have a fairy in a bottle, it'll bring you back to life. This is the same in this game, but it only restores 7 hearts. Now, obviously we only have 5, so this is actually a good thing. But I mean, later on, we're going to have a little more. Okay, come, get the life here. We're going to have a little more than 7 hearts later on, so it's not going to really matter. Alright, if you go in this room on the right here, it's just a little bonus room. You don't actually have to come in here. It has a bunch of money in it. There's a lot of these treasure chambers in a lot of the dungeons. Maybe even one per dungeon. I could be wrong there, but there's quite a few of them that have stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. Alright, we're gonna put the bow and arrow on because it's definitely our strongest weapon right now. The bow is a very powerful weapon, and of course we hit all of them. That's not the switch. It'll be your strongest weapon for a long time. The only thing is, there's a little delay when you shoot it, and of course you have arrows that you have to rely on too. We actually don't have to even worry about these guys. We can just pass them. Same goes for this room. Just kind of stick to the paths that they're not coming out of. It's pretty easy to dodge all this stuff if you just kind of know what you're doing. And of course, once again, I go on all the things that aren't the switch. I don't know what we're doing for time. I kind of want to finish this dungeon before the end of the video. Oh yeah, we got plenty of time. Alright, these red guys actually won't get damaged from your sword or pots. Only arrows will kill them. So make sure you got a good stack. Oh yeah, that was awesome. Alright, same thing goes for these guys. Okay, come on up. I think you have to kill these guys in order to do. Yeah. So this gives you a bunch of arrows, and then there's probably some power-ups in that one. But here's the boss of the dungeon, these knight statues here. You can arrow them. They die in 3. You can also use your boomerang, your sword, just about anything that does damage. I actually did this once where I used my boomerang and killed all of them. It was pretty funny. Just because the boomerang takes forever to kill these guys. I just use arrows on them. You can usually keep these guys stunned if you just keep them in one spot here. There we go. That was pretty easy. I also like to have my boomerang in. I'll show this in another part. But if you throw it, I'll just show it to you when I get to it. Anyway, that's East Palace done. I've been doing a lot of rambling, so I'm probably going to end my little recording session once we go back to Sahasrara. And then, you know, then we'll pick it up from there. These guys, yeah, you kill them with arrows. Kill them with fire. Oh, they just die from one arrow. Arrow is a beautiful weapon. Like, it's the pretty much the staple of the Zelda games. Like, if you think of Link, you don't just think the Master Sword, you kind of think the bow and arrow as well. And it's pretty much in every game. Not all of them, but pretty much in all of them. So, Pen and Courage, you give us more of the legend. Blah blah blah. Please read the screen. Most of them were destroyed. Okay. On the sentence of the knights, a hero must appear. Alright, we should get the remaining pendants. And then here's a treasure passed down by the families of the wise men. The Pegasus shoes, these allow you to dash. He's telling us the hidden items on the east side of Lake Hylia. So what you do with these things is, sometimes walls are like rounded like this, cracked walls. You don't actually have to use bombs, you can actually use the dash attack and go through them. Although bombs will still work. And speaking of which, more bombs. And some money. and some more money. So now we have a whole bunch of money. So next episode, probably gonna do some side stuff involving the Pegasus boots and our cash money. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. This is episode 4 now of Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. I'll see you next time. We'll do some more junk and, save the world and all that stuff. So see you next time. Bye.